What up? Welcome to the first episode of Loose Lipz with Ebbz and Loose. I'm Loose Lipz.
I'm Ebbz.
And like I say, this is our first episode of Loose Lipz, man. We're here to give you the rawest, uncut in media when it comes to pop culture, the latest news,
music,
whatever's going on, man. We're gonna give you that raw and uncut, no filter, no stepped on, straight dope, man. So, Ebbz, man, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm excited. I think we've waited a long time to do this, and I'm ready to go.
You've been talking about this for a minute, man.
I know, for like a year.
You got your live me people tuned in.
Like I do. Welcome to my live me, to all my fans up there. I love y'all. They've been supporting me for a very long time. So, yes, we're on all different types of platforms.
So we finna go ahead and get this thing popped off, man. Just in case y'all don't know, well, I'm pretty sure y'all already know. Black Lives Matter has been taking over the media since March, since George Floyd got murdered. Rest in peace, George Floyd.
Yes, rest in peace.
So I'm pretty sure, we thought we was making, a little leeway with the protests in March, and we gained some ground. But just recently, I believe, 2 days ago, a man by the name of Jacob Blake was trying to get away from the police in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and as he's walking away, supposedly he was breaking up a fight, and as he's walking back to his car, you can see the police officer in the video grabbing him from behind, and this man is trying to make it to his car, and out of nowhere, once he opens his car door, the police officer unloads 7 rounds into him. Which is kind of absurd. To me, how you can give an unarmed man 7 rounds, especially when he's breaking up a fight. And based on the articles that I read, the police shot this man in front of his children.
In the back 7 times and paralyzed him from the waist down. Thank God he lived. So we have to be blessed for that. But man, where do you start and where does it end, right?
Yeah, we definitely living in some crazy times. I couldn't imagine seeing one of my family members gunned down in that form of fashion, especially if I was a youngster, to see that happen to my pops.
And watching the video, he didn't even look like he was being aggressive.
That's how it goes, though.
From what we understand, he broke up a fight and he was trying to make it back to his car where his kids were. He was unarmed, obviously. He wasn't showing any signs of aggression. He wasn't being aggressive towards them. So, what reasonable reason could you come up with for shooting this man 7 times in the back? Man, I don't understand it.
At this point, it's becoming clear as day there is no reason. These cops see a black man. No matter his height, his stature, his size, his demeanor, he could be calm as ever in his approach. But it's like these
they automatically see them as a threat.
These pigs automatically see black men, and not even black men, they see black individuals as a threat, and it's almost like terminate on sight when you see a black man. I don't know what type of conversations they having amongst themselves in the police force, but it's almost like
what kind of conversations.
Yeah, terminate on sight when they see a black man. In my mind, I'm thinking like, man, it's almost like if you scary and you got the heart of a feline, a pussycat, then you don't need to be in a position where you're supposed to protect and serve. If you got the heart of a feline and a pussycat, you don't need to be serving this job if the first time.
You shouldn't be on the front line, that's for
period.
Sure. All right.
Period.
Right.
And my thing is, if you are in the military and you go to war, even in Iraq and Afghanistan, a soldier can't just assume a little kid or an Iraqi has a bomb as soon as they see him, shoot him. Mm-hmm. You will go to jail. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You are not trained to shoot to kill even people that's your enemy. So I don't see how the police force can't have the common knowledge and decency to correct that.
And for anybody who don't see that this is a problem, because I see a lot of comments, on social media and stuff like that, where people are like, oh no, blue lives matter and this, that, and the other, and they don't really see that there's a problem. And then it takes something else to happen. Oh, you still don't see that it's a problem. Now another person is going, oh, you still don't see that it is a common problem that's ongoing. Like, I don't understand. I don't even know.
And I'm glad you touched on that too, because if we have anybody that's Caucasian, white, anybody that's non-African American or melanated tuning in, and y'all don't understand Black Lives Matter, and y'all immediately try to rebuttal with, oh, white lives matter, all lives. Yeah, that's a fact. When people scream Black Lives Matter, they not saying that any other lives matter less. You feel me? When we say Black Lives Matter, we not trying to say that, oh, anybody else can get killed and it's cool.
Yeah, that's not what it's about.
Yeah. What we saying is, put it in perspective for y'all. The situation with Jacob Blake, how he was unarmed and got shot 7 times in the back walking away. You can pull up video after video after video of a white person walking down the street with guns. I've seen videos where
they holding knives.
Yeah, holding knives.
Yeah,
attacking the police. And I've seen a video where a white man had a knife. He was attacking the police.
Walking around the car.
The police ran. The police ran from this white man that had a knife. They didn't shoot him. They didn't kill him. They didn't murder him cold blood. Dylan Roof in South Carolina a few years ago, when he murdered those 8-9 people in that South Carolina church, he was apprehended and put in handcuffs. He wasn't shot. He wasn't looked at as a threat. He was apprehended and then taken to Burger King as if he just did a civil duty to be rewarded and reprimanded. So this is why we say Black Lives Matter, not because our lives
Perfect
matter
example.
more.
Touch on Kyle, the shooter. There you go.
And offset of what I was just talking about with Jacob Blake, to put in perspective of Black Lives Matter and the privilege that y'all, some white people seem to not understand that they have. Of course, like we say, we've been talking about Jacob Blake in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So, after that happened,
the riots.
The people in Wisconsin started rioting, protesting, to try to get their point heard. So it was I can't even call him a young man. It was a coward. I'm going to call him a coward. Punk ass coward by the name of Kyle Rittenhouse.
I think he was 17.
Age 17. Yeah. I guess he took it upon himself to go get his own justice. And Kyle Rittenhouse, this coward, approached the protesters walking in public with a rifle. Several protesters were trying to chase him down and subdue him. And I guess, I don't know if they tackled him or if Kyle Rittenhouse fell.
They said he fell in the article that I wrote.
Okay.
I think it said he fell.
Well, as this man fell, as this coward fell, Kyle Rittenhouse, I'm going to keep saying his name, as he fell, he took his rifle and he pointed it into the crowd and he shot and killed 2 innocent people that had nothing to do with harming him. He wasn't in danger. He shot and killed 2 people that was protesting their rights.
And injured 1.
And y'all want to know what happened to Kyle Rittenhouse after he killed these 2 people? Y'all want to really know? This where privilege come into play.
Now he had a whole rifle.
Kyle Rittenhouse is walking with a rifle. Just murdered 2 people in cold blood. Now he turns to walk away. The police pull up in their squad car. Whoop, 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 vroom, vroom. They pull up. They hop out the car. Kyle Rittenhouse is walking towards the police. Several protesters was like, hey, stop him. He's the shooter. That's the guy. The police do nothing. Kyle Rittenhouse, after he murdered these 2 people, walks past the police off into the night. Like a thief into the night.
Yeah.
Doesn't get arrested. The police, even if they didn't know he shot some people, this man is walking down the street with a rifle. And the police don't question him, don't ask him what he's doing with that rifle, how he's feeling. Now put it in perspective. Imagine if that was a black man. Ebbz, what you think would have happened if a black man walked down the street holding a rifle?
He wouldn't have made it 5 feet. 5 feet. He'd have been shot. He'd have been executed.
You know what would have happened?
He would have been executed. Head off.
You know what would have happened? And I just got word due to this situation with Jacob Blake. Rest in peace. Not rest in peace, but I wish him a healthy recovery. They say he's paralyzed, which is unfortunate. So I take that back. I did say rest in peace before, but Jacob Blake, man, hopefully you heal up. Hopefully your family can get you back right, man, and we rooting for you, dog. But
for real.
The Milwaukee Bucks have refused to come out for the playoffs. They refused to speak to the media. And while we at it, man, just in case y'all thought we was lacking and we was slipping out here, Breonna Taylor.
Yes, Breonna Taylor.
Rest in peace. The pigs and the crooked police that killed her have not been arrested, and we're going to keep screaming it, arrest.
We're not going to let it rest.
The police.
Yes.
And the murderers, the cold-blooded murderers of Breonna Taylor. We need to arrest soon, speedily. And we not finna forget. We not finna sleep. We know how y'all do. We know how the system do. And we gonna keep screaming Breonna Taylor name, hashtag Breonna Taylor.
Every episode
until we get an arrest.
Absolutely.
Black Lives Matter. And it's getting to the point where, you know, we done protested peacefully. We done marched peacefully. It's getting to the point where y'all not gonna be satisfied until we get revenge. And y'all better pray that that point don't come, because there's a lot of people, melanated people, and I ain't even gonna say melanated people. There's a lot of people that's riding with melanated people and African Americans, black people that's been oppressed. They riding with us, man, and it's finna hit the fan. Shit finna hit the fan. So you better hold your head, man. Black Lives Matter. Breonna Taylor, rest in peace. Jacob Blake, man. We hope you bounce back. We rooting for you, dog. The nation rooting for you, dog.
Yes. All right, y'all. So we're going to keep it moving along with some more topics that we have to touch on. And next, we're going to move it along with this JSO officer. What?
This one, hey, man, this might be a sensitive subject, but...
might be a sensitive subject, but guess what?
This is a topic that need to be brought to the forefront.
Absolutely.
You feel me? This is a topic that need to be brought to the forefront. So I know lately, with the election coming up, you know, pedophilia and... sexual acts and violation of kids has been a main topic with Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell. I'm not sure if I pronounced that name right, but y'all know it, Maxwell.
Yeah, y'all know her. Go on Netflix.
So pedophilia has been a main topic, and Ebbz brought something to my attention. A JSO officer, I'm gonna make sure I get his name right. David Gedert. Gedert, if you want to look him up. David Gedert was fired for sexual conduct with a minor 6 years ago, for an incident that happened 6 years ago in
Michigan. And I think it said it was a minor that was 12 years or younger. So it was definitely a kid.
So if anybody knows David Gedert, you're friends with a scumbag. You're friends with a damn scumbag. David, your family should be ashamed that they had you. They birthed a pedophile.
And get him some help. Like, this is what I don't understand, is how these people are still on the streets. How was he involved? Like, where did this case come from? It didn't just come up. It didn't come up yesterday and they found out and he got fired. So this is something that's been brewing. Why was he able to even go through the system and become a JSS officer? They said he was officer for what, 21 months or something like that. Like, it ain't been long. But how was he even able to go through the system with this? How nobody knew about it?
Man, you know what I'm starting to think is, I'm starting to pay attention and realize that this pedophilia runs deeper than what we know.
Does.
I'm starting to feel like a lot of these judges, a lot of these lawyers, a lot of these police,
they hide that shit. They sweep shit under the rug.
They part of this.
People passes.
It's like a. I'm starting to think it's like a pedophile fraternity, and it's like the good old boys club. It's a reason why a pedophile can commit a sex act against a child, take the innocence of a child, and walk away with probation. You get a slap on the wrist. You get 2-3.
Don't do that no more.
You get 2-3 years.
All right.
But somebody committing an assault, a burglary, even a drug crime can get their life snatched away. Both me and you have both dealt with friends and relatives that's locked behind the walls over a drug crime. But you can get your life taken away over a drug crime, but a pedophile that has violated a child can get a slap on the wrist. And I don't understand how a police officer, how a judge, how a lawyer can look a pedophile in the eye and say, okay, you get probation, don't do it again. It's got to be they all tied into the same fraternity.
I never understood that whole registered sex offender. Registered, your address should be the goddamn jail.
Yeah, for real. Like, what you got to register?
Register what? You should know where he at.
Like, register.
That motherfucker should be behind bars. Like,
yeah, your registration should say JSO Hotel.
For real.
Or whatever goddamn city you're from.
Anything less than that is not acceptable.
Like, for real, man.
For real. Like, but we gotta protect our children.
We're living in some crazy times, man. And one thing I can say is, I'm glad Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's advisor, she was the one fishing for the girls and helping them bring girls. I'm glad that she's still living and is willing to still talk, because they say she's got videotapes of high-profile politicians, celebrities performing sex acts with kids, and she's willing to turn them tapes over. I guess to cut her time. I hope she make it, boy.
I hope she make it.
Cause it's finna hit the fan, man. A lot of celebrities in Hollywood, y'all been mighty quiet since Ghislaine Maxwell said she got these tapes. Y'all been quiet.
Been very quiet as a mouse.
Y'all been quiet. Tom Hanks, he done bounced.
Don't get me started with you and Tom Hanks.
You know, I ain't even finna go in on Miss Doubtfire, man. No, that ain't even Miss Doubtfire, but with Forrest. I ain't even finna go in on Forrest, man. You got spared today, Tom. But yeah, man, like, I can't wait till this shit hit the fan, and all y'all little kid lovers and child molesters and chomos, hey man, y'all gonna see y'all day, man.
Yeah, for real. And I would like to actually mention the girl who's going around here locally in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I think her name is Danny. Her name is I believe it's Danny. With her IG is Ace. She ain't coming, bro. So if y'all ain't heard of Danny from Ace, and I hope I'm getting your name right. Somebody correct me if y'all watch this episode.
Yeah, drop it in the comments.
Her IG is Ace. She ain't coming, bro. So basically, what she doing is, I know a lot of y'all remember Chris Hansen from Dateline, To Catch a Predator. So pretty much what she doing, and it's done went viral since I shared it. She go around Jacksonville and Callahan, and what she does is she sets up a underage profile on Meet Me or Meet Up, an app called Meet Me or Meet Up.
Some type of
app. So she sets up a profile that's clearly an underage kid, and she waits for these child molesters and kid lovers to start messaging her, inboxing, and once they start inboxing, she sets them up to meet her in some apartments, and when she meets up, she shows up with a camera crew, puts their face on blast, like the whole
ask them why they're there, read their text messages that they sent, and all that kind of stuff. Kind of doing the same thing that Chris Hansen did, but she's doing it by herself. She took the initiative to do something by herself, and the reason why we're mentioning that is because I feel like we almost they're not doing, the justice system doing nothing. Yeah. So it's almost like we got to take matters into our own hands to protect our kids.
And she doing a job. That's a brave woman. We commend you. If you haven't seen it, you can go to my page, Loose Lipz on Facebook. You can look her up on IG, y'all, because she blasting a lot of people. She blasting them and putting their face all over her IG. So you might see somebody that's been around your kid, that works at your kid's school.
Go check on your peeps.
Go check them out. Ace, she ain't coming, bro, on IG. Like, it's finna hit the fan, man. Y'all chomos, y'all child molesters, y'all pedophiles. Y'all gonna see y'all day, man. We ain't letting up. We on y'all neck, man. Lose lips. And we telling on you. Straight up. We telling on you. Straight up. And why we talking about sex crimes, man?
Oh gosh.
Let's get into. I know you a fan of my boy Trey Songz. Let's get into Trey, man.
I like Trey.
Yeah, you know Trey do his thing, but lately, you know, Trey been under fire. Yeah. He's been accused of some sex crimes of himself. You know, Keke Palmer, don't know whether it's true or not, years ago came out and said that she was hiding in the closet and Trey harassed her. I'm not too sure about that, so I ain't gonna speak on it. But lately, what's the old girl name? Selena Powell and her friend Eliza,
who goes by quote Eliza.
Eliza is her name. Supposedly accused Trey Songz of kidnapping her and holding their phones hostage. And at first, I'm like, okay, before I speak on this, I know these women, and if Trey Songz, if you're kidnapping people, it's kind of fucked up. But then we watched the video on Adam 22 No Jumper, his podcast. He had these two young women on the show, Eliza and Selena Powell, and you remember we was watching it and what we heard.
Well, I think how she started it off.
The introduction to the interview, y'all, is the girl was bragging how she was getting smashed from the back.
Now imagine this.
As she was getting smashed from the back, 7 other anonymous NBA players walked into the room as she's getting smashed from the back, and she sucked 7 dicks. I'm gonna just go ahead and put it out there like that. She sucked
all 7.
She sucked 7 dicks.
And bragged about it.
Adam 22 asked her, "Well, what did you do with the fluids?" She bragged and said she swallowed it.
All 7.
All 7. Now I only can do the math. You know, I'm a man. I can only do the math, and I'm adding it up. 7 nuts. That's a lot of fluid. That's like half a gallon of milk. So automatically, shawty,
your credibility.
Yeah, your credibility is
out the window. Like that's out the window.
Like your credibility shot, man. Like I ain't believing that shit. You bragged about having balls in your mouth.
Right. Like I'm not. I can't go. I can't even deal with that.
I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it, not one bit. Right. So if you have been actually really sexually harassed or touched on, make sure you reach out to somebody. Don't wait 3-4 years to speak your truth if it's credible.
Right. If it's credible.
If it's credible.
Like you can't really sit here and suck off 7 people while you're getting smashed from behind and then say somebody violated you. I'm sorry. And then the violation is what? He peed on her.
And he said he peed on her. And she was like,
he peed on her and held her hostage.
She said he peed on her.
Ooh,
but
Lord,
as he peed on her, she said her only complaint was that he got to pee on her lashes.
On her eyelashes. Now, I'm sorry. I'm all for if something happens to you or something like that and finding you some help and getting that person brought to justice. But
baby, you just Selena Powell and Eliza, if you watching this, hey man, your credibility
shot the shit.
It shot the shit. On to the next. Loose lips. Yeah. Loose lips. We ain't holding no water. Hey man, we bringing you to the spotlight, man. So exactly. Oh, this been hot and heavy, huh? Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh,
Tory Lanez. We got people getting called snitch. We got people defending Tory for assaulting a woman. I'm gonna go ahead and get your. Before I speak my piece. I'm gonna go ahead and get your take because I know you was a major fan of Tory. You know you was a big fan of Tory Lanez. How is your view of him now?
I mean, yes, I'm a huge fan of Tory Lanez, but at the same time, you got to recognize wrong when it's wrong, and it's hard for me to believe any story but hers when that's the only one that I've heard. So Tory gonna either have to break silence and say what happened, because right now her story is the only story that we have, and her story fit what happened. Now, we had our own little skits on what we thought happened. Yeah. Were they, Bonnie and Clyde it?
Yeah.
What I mean? Thugging it. And somebody else shot her, All right. Was he trying to shoot her, drop the gun in and shot her? Did the gun accidentally, go off and he shot her? But when she finally cleared the air and came and, and told her story on how it happened, it sounded like some pretty
Tory looking mighty crazy out here, man.
Because too good for you, bro.
Before we was trying to assume like, dang, did y'all get robbed? Did somebody else shoot y'all? Tory, did you shoot her? So we didn't want to make no false accusations on my guy Tory. But after she came out and said that they was all in the car arguing, she got tired of arguing. She hopped out, walked away, and as she walking away, Tory Lanez then hopped out the side of the window on some desperados. As she said she walking away, oh no, she got hit in the foot. And she looked back and see Tory ducking the fire back off. I'm like, nah, Tory, did you have to bustle?
Yeah. So now here comes the part where, am I a snitch or not? All right. Oh Lord.
Speak on it.
The definition of damn snitch. Let's be very clear on what snitching is. All right. So snitching, from my perspective, is me and you sitting here talking.
True.
Okay. We're gonna go rob the damn Jimmy John's down the goddamn street. Okay. We go. We rob it. I get away. You get caught.
I'm hiding behind some boxes.
You hide behind the boxes. Bam. You get caught. So now I get away. Boom, boom, boom. Make it to the house and everything. I got all the goods. You say they tell you to give up my name and you bring them to the house. You show up to the house with them. Ebbz, bro, they caught us.
Yeah, they got us. they come on. We gotta go down to the station. Come on.
When they ready,
like they waiting downstairs. Like they asked me who I did it with, and you know you was with me. Come on.
Yes, that's my snitching. Dear, that's snitching. Okay. Now, if I'm having an argument with you. And I get out the car, and I'm walking away, and you feel the need to can't control your emotions, and you shoot me in my heel, I'm telling on you. That's not snitching. Because the thing is, if I don't tell on you, believe you me, I'm at your head.
You got to go put in some work.
What?
You feel
I'm at
me?
your head.
And a lot of people calling her a snitch, but put it in perspective. Let's
see.
I break into your house, steal all your stuff, and as I'm rambling through all your stuff, you catch me and you see my face. Like, dang, Loose done broke into my motherfucking house. You are not a snitch if you go say, hey, this nigga Loose Bills done broke into my house and stole my shit. I committed a crime against you.
Right.
We didn't do a crime together.
Right.
I committed a crime against you.
Thank you.
That's what you're supposed to do. If somebody commits a crime against you, you tell the police that you did a crime. Mm-hmm. Now, if you do a crime together, you keep your damn mouth shut. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot of people, especially men. It's a lot of men that's done surprised me, and I'm seeing that a lot of y'all men have the emotions and tendencies of a female, because a lot of y'all are trying to justify kind of like what Tory did, saying that, I know women can be slick at the mouth, or I know women can push buttons. I know, I gotta hear his side and see what she said. No,
it don't matter. There is nothing. There is no argument. I don't care what it is that could justify us having a simple argument, and you can't control your emotions
there's
and
nothing,
busting me.
Yeah, there's nothing. No. There's nothing that he could have said.
No,
a man is supposed to be in control of his emotions at all times, unless a woman hits him and touches him. By all means, I'm not advising you to hit a woman, but women, if you put your hands on a man, expect to get hit back if you violate a man's space. But any man that hits a woman because she cursed him out or she said certain words, much less,
you're defending yourself, that's one thing. You feel me? But to go, even if she hit him, that is a woman. You gonna bust her?
You don't shoot her.
You don't shoot her.
I see restrainer like, hold up now.
Right.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, right.
But as she's walking away, that's like a man. That's like a man.
She's no longer a threat.
That's like a girl calling a man, you suck a duck, whatever, disrespecting him, and turns to walk away. That's like a man walking behind her, grabbing her from the back by her hair and beating her up. Now, a lot of y'all dudes trying to justify what Tory did. Put your daughter in that situation.
I just want to say, put your daughter,
put your sister, or
put your mama in that situation.
If your mama, your sister, your daughter came to you and said, pops, bro, son, whatever, Ray done beat me up. Well, what happened? Tell me what happened. What happened? Oh, we got into an argument, and I ain't gonna lie, I disrespected him. I called him his name, but I walked away to get away from it, and he turned around and chased me and pulled me by my hair and beat me up. A lot of y'all dudes, keep it real, now keep it a buck. A lot of y'all are not finna ask no questions. Y'all gonna ask your mama, your sister, your daughter, where is he at? Point him out. You're going to get him. As long as she ain't put hands on him first, you're asking, where is he at? Point him out. I'm coming to get him.
Right. And another point that I like that we made was all these people that were talking about she was a snitch or whatever. When we was talking, we was like, well, what do you expect her to do?
Put in work and go kill him?
Go kill him?
Now,
if she went and bust his ass,
if Megan listened to him,
and did some street shit like they claiming she on, she had to go and bust Tory. Why she bust Tory?
And then y'all gonna be saying free Megan. Y'all gonna be in her comments calling her dumb, calling her stupid.
I think that's a good question though to ask. So for those of you who thinks that she's a snitch, what's the alternative?
Kill him. Y'all want to see her kill Tory?
Yeah, kill him. That's what y'all want to see her do? That's street code, right? Because as far as I know, if I don't tell the police and let the police handle you shooting me, then that mean I'm gonna put in work. My people finna put in work, and we're gonna get you back. That's the code. Man, that's how it goes.
One thing I done seen is
one or the other.
It's a lot of y'all dudes is defending Tory, man. A lot of y'all some closet woman beaters. I wouldn't want y'all dating my sister.
Right.
Y'all some in the closet woman beaters, right, validating what this man did, but on to the next. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. We wish her a speedy recovery so she could get back. And also, I want to be the first to say, black women. I know I see y'all all the time say y'all not protected. I want to let you know, man, y'all are protected. Don't think for 1 second because a certain handful of black men is ridiculing certain situations. The majority, man, just let you know we rocking with y'all, man. Black women, y'all love, y'all protected. And don't think for 1 second that black men hate y'all and y'all not. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Megan, hold your head. Tory,
we're gonna need to hear your side, bro. We need to hear something. You got to break silence.
Got to see what you got to say either now or during the trial, bro. But I hope you got a valid explanation for that, dog. Like, right, so you can get back to your life. She can get back to hers, and just like that. So this gonna be good. We're gonna end it off with the question of the day, man. We're gonna end it off with you wanna present it to the ladies and I present it to the fellas? Or you wanna present both of them?
I got this. Go ahead. All right, my ladies. If you are in a relationship, and by relationship meaning you're in a committed relationship. I'm not talking about all this side shit we got going on or whatever, and these entanglements and shit people try to make up, but a real relationship. And your friend gave you a gift card for one of these erotic massages that they got going around here from these nice buff black handsome fellows these days, would you go? Now, from my understanding, it's just a massage. There's no sexual activity. He is making you feel wanted and, and loved, and he's giving you that extra.
Fellas. And ladies, I'm going to put this in perspective. Just for my fellas out there that don't, because I'm asking the second part of the question. How she just said he's making her feel wanted and loved. He's making her feel too damn wanted and loved. If y'all haven't seen it, they both butt naked.
Wait, some of them aren't.
No, they butt naked.
No, all of them aren't.
Well, even if they ain't butt naked, they like this. Caressed and cuddled up. Chest to chest now. Her nipples grazing against his. Chest to chest. And they compassionately, erotically touching each other for a whole hour. Maybe even 2 if she booked 2. Now back to what you were saying. Wanted and loved. Wanted and loved. Go ahead.
Ladies, would you go? Would you feel a certain type of way knowing that you were just going for the massage? Or would you give it a pass and say, nah, I feel like it was kind of like inappropriate?
So ladies, would y'all take your friend up on that gift card? Even if you're in a relationship, would y'all take y'all friend up on that gift card and go see this erotic massage specialist? Or would you decline it and say, nah, you go get it? And fellas, tricky situation.
And wait. Before you go there, ladies, I want you to keep this in mind. Now, while you're turning down this gift card, your man freely goes to the strip club. Okay, he goes with his friends. He got dancers dancing.
Oh no! See,
no!
You ain't being fair.
I'm being very fair. I am being very fair.
Don't put it in perspective for him.
No!
Just ask about the. Now you're gonna have a whole bunch of them. Matter of fact,
yeah,
he was at cocktails and mascaras. You damn right. I'm calling Shanika right now to get my nah.
So it is no different. It is no. Come on now. Come on. Real is real. It is no different than a man getting a lap dance and all of that at the strip club. So put your man, remember him going to the strip club. Oh, we're just going for the bachelor party. We're just doing this. Yeah, whatever. All in the back room and stuff. So keep that in mind before you decline that gift card. But go ahead with what you were saying.
I don't know what she talking about, man.
You know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, fellas, so if you were in a relationship, you and your girl been rocking, y'all been kicking it and cooling vibe and doing your thing, and your girl approached you and said, hey, her friend had just gave her a gift card to get an erotic massage, and she actually went and used it. How would y'all feel if your girl came to you and told you that she did use that gift card and did get an erotic massage? Are you secure enough to deal with that and understand that, man, it was just a massage, I ain't tripping?
Now, would you be mad? Would you be mad if you were in a relationship? Now, keep this in mind. Would you be mad if you went to a bachelor party, had 3 lap dances the night before, and the next day your girl went just to have a massage? She didn't have any sex. No sex. Just like you didn't have sex at the strip club. No sex. And would you be mad?
Man, in my head, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, I'm mad, because I know in my head, I'm picturing all types of fornication. I don't care what she said. I've seen the videos of the massage,
and we've seen the videos of the lap dances.
I don't give a damn. We're not talking about a lap dance. We're talking about the erotic massage. And yes, because I've seen the video. The nigga nipples and chest is poked against her. Her nipples and chest. They might. He won. Kiss to the cheek from penetrating and smashing her. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, bro, like I know you smashed her. I don't want to hear what you got to say.
Did you smash the stripper?
What?
Did you smash the stripper?
We ain't talking about that. We're talking about erotic.
We're putting things in perspective.
No.
Whatever, no. Ladies, I got y'all.
A lap dance is a lap dance, but when you
me personally, I don't like people touching me that I don't know. So
you good.
So, but I'm just saying, I feel that's a little too much for me. Yeah, on a personal level, you know what I mean?
So, hey man, drop the comments, man. Ladies,
we want to know.
Would you accept that gift card and go get you an erotic massage from a half butt naked nigga touching on you?
When your man just got through getting a lap dance from a half butt naked.
No, he didn't. He never. Fellas, you ain't do that.
Yes, you did.
Black man don't cheat. Fellas, you ain't do that.
What?
And fellas, would you be okay with your girl telling you she got one of them massages, man? Drop the comments below, and while you're at it, like, subscribe, and drop 10 more comments. But we're gonna go ahead and exit with an artist from Duval County, Puerto Rico. Got a new mixtape, and this is his song On Go. Check it out. YouTube and streaming links is in the comments. Boom.
That's it.